established by different court. Yeah. Of course, if there is some kind of change in the society, which would be a reason for a change of the rule as well, I can take basically new precedent or adopt a new precedent, which means that it's much easier to change the law in the UK, and it's more flexible. Yeah? Because, for example, if the state of the society has changed, and there's some kind of need for new law, it's quite easy for the court to change the law. Yeah? So as you already noticed in the common law system, so in the UK, or for example, the courts are the bodies which create the law. Yeah? They create the law. In the civil law countries, courts only interpret the law which was passed by the parliament. Yeah? Or only interpret and apply to the specific case, but they don't create it. Yeah? Also, for example, in Czech Republic, case law is not a formal source of law. Yeah? Source of law is a statute, for example, but not case law. It can have some persuasive power, especially if it's the case law of Supreme Court, but it's not official source of law. Yeah? So what I want to know is what states belong to what tradition, continental one and common law, and what is the difference? The difference is between the sources of law. Also, the UK, for example, doesn't have written constitution. The US, they do, of course. So in the common law system, the state can, but don't have to have written constitution. Whereas in the continental system, basically all the states have written constitution, and it's on the top of hierarchy of the state. It's the main law in the state is the constitution, and all the statutes must be in compliance with the constitution. There's the map. It's just for you to have an idea. What I wanted also to point out that basically the distinction between like the different sources of law is of course not like that rigid. Because for example, in the Czech Republic, as a representation of civil law tradition, we have statutes, formal sources of law, and as I said, case law is not